Hi, today I'm going to show you create how to host a sound file using Google Drive and then embed that into a web page. So I've already gone ahead and I've created two audio files, sound files, using the included voice recorder, sound recorder on Windows 10. But there's a hitch. It's in the M4A format, which is a format that apparently I'm not all familiar with iTunes, but apparently it's the format that's used by iTunes, created by Apple. So in order to get the sound file to work with the web page, it doesn't have to be, but I need to turn the M4A file into an MP3 file. Okay, and I created two files. So I need to find them. If I can find them. Where is it? Sound recordings. Okay, so I have two. So I'm going to convert this one into, it's bilingual, it's Spanish and English. Going to convert that. So I'm using a free website, cloudconvert.com, and it's going to convert this M4A file into an MP3 file. It's processing. It's not a very long file, so okay, now I have to download it. Okay, I did that. I have another one, so I'm gonna do another file. Okay, another bilingual Spanish-English sound file for Christmas, and I'm gonna convert that. It's uploading. It's processing. It's only like 15 seconds. It's a 50-second sound. Okay, so it's very quick. It's not a very long. It's not a very big sound file. Okay. Okay, so that's done. So we can close this. Okay. So we're gonna upload. So I'm gonna upload those two sound files into a public folder that I've created in my Google Drive. So I need to upload those files into my Google Drive folder. Okay, and here we are. I'm uploading both files. Oops, that's the wrong format. To go to downloads. Okay. Okay. Now we have the correct format, MP3. So I'm going to upload both of them, MP3 files. They're very short files. Okay, very quickly. They've been uploaded. Okay. Okay, so that was pretty straightforward. Now it gets more technical. So what I have to do is I have to make them public. Okay, so I have to make them public. Okay, something's not working here. I can't get the link. Saying I'm offline. Okay, sorry, taking a while. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have to first make them. So you have to select this option, anyone with the link. So anyone with the link, or anything with the link, because the web page is going to have the link, not a person. So you want to make sure it's anyone, okay, anyone with the link can download and see this file, okay? Okay, then you want to copy this link. So you need a copy of that. Okay. Now we're going to go into I already have a trinket open up and it's blank. So I'm going to paste in. I'm going to paste. Okay, actually I'm going to open up. Actually, I'm going to open up a blank Word document, Google Docs document. and I'm gonna save. Gonna save that link. Okay. So this is the link. This is a link for if you want to share the file. Now this is actually not what we want. We actually want the part that we need is this key. This is the ID for the file that's in our Google Drive. That's in my public Google Drive. Okay, so we're going to copy that and we're going to separate that. Okay, so this is a separate, and this is for I forget which file. Forgetting which file it's which file. Okay, it's the Merry Christmas Happy New Year. Okay, so it should be the Merry Christmas Happy New Year one. Okay, Merry Christmas Happy New Year. Okay, Merry Spanish English bilingual version of Merry Christmas Happy New Year. Okay. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so I already have a whole bunch of, I already have HTML code, code for the greeting card that I want to generate, that I want to create. So I'm just going to select everything, copy, and I'm going to paste it into my blank one. Okay, I'm going to paste it into my blank one. And I'm not seeing anything. Why am I not seeing anything? It's not. For some reason, I can't. It doesn't show anything. Don't know why. Okay. Let me see if I can. Don't know why it's not showing me anything. Okay, here we go. Okay, and it already has an included embedded sound file.
Ho ho
Ho
ho!
ho ho, Merry Christmas. It's one I got off from freesound.org. Okay, so this is where, so in the HTML code, this is the audio tag, and then this is the URL. We're gonna replace that. We're gonna replace that with a URL that will play the Spanish English sound file that I created today. Okay. Now here's the tricky part. So the tricky part is that you want your URL for the source. So you want it to have this. I'm just going to copy the whole thing here. So this is it's pointing to a different sound file that I made previously. And so, okay, I'm going to get rid of the link. Remove the link here. Okay. So this URL is not what we want. This is not going to work with the web page, so that the audio tag will work correctly. This is the URL that we want. Okay, but you see here it says ID. It says ID. Okay, ID. So this is not the ID we want, because that's an ID for a different. That's an ID of a different sound file. Okay, so I'm going to copy this ID. I'm going to paste it in here. Okay, and now we have this URL. Okay, so this is the URL we want. Okay, so I'm going to copy the whole thing. Okay, and I'm going to go back to my Merry Christmas with Spanish and English audio, which, okay, then I'm going to go back into between the double quotes, and then I'm going to paste in this URL, okay, this URL, save the file. So when I play the sound file, it should be the bilingual one, okay, and not the shouldn't be the ho 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 Merry Christmas one. Okay, let's see if that works.
Feliz Navidad y Prospero Año Nuevo. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay, okay, that worked. Okay, so that's not the ho ho ho. It's the one that it's the bilingual Spanish English bilingual sound
Feliz
file that I
Navidad
made.
y Prospero Año Nuevo. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay, and just to add up. Okay.
Feliz Navidad
Okay, save
y
that file.
Prospero Año Nuevo. Merry
Okay.
Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So okay, so it's now everything is working.
Feliz
Feliz
Navidad
Navidad.
y
Y
Prospero Año
prospero
Nuevo.
año.
Merry
Año
Christmas
nuevo.
and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay, great. Okay, so just to review. Okay. Uh, so 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 just this the whole point of this video is to try to give you just a flavor of what coding, trying to code something in the real world is like. There's multiple steps. There's a lot of syntax. Some things will make sense. Some things won't. But it's to so this is what we would call a hack or a workaround. Uh, so this is a hack to host a sound file on Google Drive. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this is because Google Drive is free. So if the standard way of hosting a sound file would be to have your own web hosting service, and that's not free. That can cost. That's gonna cost. That's gonna cost a lot actually. So the way I'm doing it is it's a hack. It's a workaround. It allows me to so I can host a sound file using Google Drive and then add it into a web page. Anyone can add it to their web page or website. But the downside of it is it's a hack. It says there's multiple steps that you have to do. First, we had to convert the M4A format to MP3. Then I had to upload it to Google Drive. Then I had to generate a URL, a link to share the file, but I can't use that URL. But I needed to do that to generate the ID, the unique ID for that sound file on my Google Drive, my public docs Google Drive, so then I can use that with another URL, a different URL, which took me 5-10 minutes to figure out what that was. Googling that on Googling it, 5-10 minutes of Googling, and then I was able to find this URL, this HTTPS colon backslash backslash docs.google.com. Okay, so I figured that out, and then I had to figure out, what I need to do is I need to generate the ID and then plug that and then copy that and paste that into the URL, the syntax of the URL that I need to make it work with my web page. So, so that kind of gives you an idea of what coding in the real world is like. Okay, there's Googling. You're going to Google stuff. You have to it's not going to be clear cut what exactly you need to do. So you have to Google stuff and figure it out. You have to understand syntax. You have to understand how software works, how web pages work, and you should be able to figure it out. Okay, thank you for watching this video, and I wish you all the best.